Hey, Pablo Gunner here with a nerdy fitness vlog, I guess. So, I just want to intro this by saying that the reason why I'm doing this and just the backfall for everything. So, if you're anything like me, like I've kind of, I got lucky with getting the skinny gene from my my grandmother. Got those grandmother genes. And so, I got lucky on that end and stuff, but I've always been a gamer, so I go a long time playing video games without eating or drinking anything. So that's probably helped as well, even though starving yourself like that is bad. So anyways, and just, I never really thought of myself, watching DBZ and, just seeing superheroes and stuff like that, reading comics my whole life. I never really thought that I could ever achieve that, and those builds and stuff. And it's just one of those things though that if you keep on working at it, you can. But it's like a lifelong thing. It's not just like oh hey, I guess I'll try this out. So here's the deal. Years ago, I used to live in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma, the weather is unbearable out there, and so I worked at a job where I was comfortable. I used to eat way too much, and multiple times, and just bad food, just like that, I was in the culture and everything like that. I gained a solid 30 pounds. I've always been about 100 pounds, when I was younger, and then I think about 130, while I was in the Navy or got out of the Navy. But I packed on 30 pounds while I was out in Oklahoma for the 3 years that I was out there. And when I came back out to Rio Rancho or to New Mexico, I was had this dream of hey, I want to get into law enforcement and stuff like that. And so I started hitting it hard, and it was hard, losing all that weight and stuff. So I did that for a few years, and then recently, I got another job where, I do armed security, pays way better. So I'm whatever. And it's, we just do a lot more shooting and training, and it's a lot of fun. But anyways, they have their own SWAT team, and so I've been trying to get in on that, and they have these tryouts and stuff. And so I went for the first time I did it, I passed it, just barely, but I passed it. I went really slow, because I took time on my shots and stuff, is mostly what slowed me down the most. But anyways, they were only taking so many people, so I didn't make the cut, essentially. But that was based off my progress during the class, not during the course, because I actually did really, my points were really, really high. If we were going based off of the points, because it's based off of a point system, off of just the tryouts, I did really, really well. So I would have been, one of the top ones, points wise. But like I said, they didn't go by that. They've been by the rankings in the class, which was decided beforehand. So I didn't get through it. So I've been training nonstop, in hopes that they would have more tryouts, and it just hasn't worked out. The fact, they did have tryouts again. I shot shitty at the end of one of the courses that they have, and so I was okay. They told me, all right, well, you'll get another chance, when these new guys come through. And so I was okay, cool. So I stepped my training up even more. My buddy, he let me borrow his 50-pound weight vest, because we wear a lot of gear. So I was I want to be prepared for that course so I can be faster. So even if I shoot crap again, I'll be so much faster that it won't matter. Except it would still matter. But anyways, it would just help. Anyways, so that didn't work out. So I've really lost my motivation to be fit. So for the last 4 weeks. Like at work, I have to do at least 3 wellnesses, but like, and I'll do their little circuit and stuff that they have in the gym that over there, and some abs and stuff. But it's just 3 times a week, and that's not anything. So anyways, like I said, I've been pigging out for like the last few weeks, and like it's been like 4 weeks. I've packed on some weight, I can tell, I haven't weighed myself. I don't really do that. I don't believe in doing that because that's not really a good measurement for fitness or healthiness either. So anyways, yeah. But I needed something to get back into this, to get back into being fit, like stepping it up, because if I do get to try out again, I want to be already prepared. Of course, my workouts will change and be more for the tryouts and stuff. But like for now, I'm just gonna focus on losing the weight that I've gained, getting chiseled, and then slowly getting a little bit bigger. That's my goals. That doesn't have to be your goals. Your goals can be whatever. But I have concocted my own training regimen that is a combination of like, it's nerdy things, like mostly DBZ based, as well as there's it's also a mashup of like P90X and Insanity. I think Insanity is way too intense and P90X isn't too intense. Now I'm gonna start off though just going kind of easy to ease myself back into this and stuff like that. And so I will be posting the things I'm going to be doing. That's one thing I'm going to be doing on my, daily nerdy fitness vlog. So yeah, I'm nerdy. I'm into fitness. I'm going to be talking about the food that I'm into and stuff like that. And so that's what it's going to be all about. And, now you got my little backstory. So tonight I'm actually on my way to work. And I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to try to run outside. Or actually, no, I'm not going to run outside. Like I said, I'm going to start off easy. I'm just going to do the bike tonight. So that's what I'm going to be going for. And I'm having like a raisin bagel on my way to work, and my drive's like 2 hours away, and I got water. So I'm, hydrated for that bike ride. So yeah, that's it for me for now. If you have any suggestions like protein or like good food or anything like that, I'm going to be saying, the stuff that I have. But if you want to share, feel free to share. I want to make like a, community thing out of this. We can all join in and have great ideas together. So that's it for me. Love and peace. Stay fit, nerds, and talk nerdy to me.